Now, in spite of the Kenyan president's directive for a crackdown on illicit brewers and drinkers in the country, the order appears to have been ignored by a few law enforcers in Bungoma County. Our reporter Robert Wanyonyi went undercover in Kimilili town and found some estates where Chang'aa and Kangara were being sold and consumed openly.
Viewed from a distance, Kimilili town is a place one would say has normal business going on. From business engagements, transport and different guests arriving in this town situated in Bungoma County. But this is as far as your eyes could see. But deep inside the town estates, interesting happenings are going on.
What I can see is that nearly 500 youths, young people, passing from the shopping center from all corners of this area to go to that den, that Chang'aa den. And it is business from 6 in the morning up to 8 o'clock in the morning. The other day I saw some cards had been thrown. I think they played cards and they differed. So they threw cards here and I put them in the fire. So the problem is prevalent. And if we not checked, the generation in this area is destroyed once and for all. They will never survive.
And to ascertain the claims, we spotted some youths, women and elderly men, all drunk and emerging from a neighborhood, heavily guarded by youth who could not allow a visitor to access the area.
In this area, that directive is not working. Whether we have officers in this area or not, I do not know. Because the other day I was standing here and I could feel the smoke of bank coming from the den. And I knew that was a bank. Because I have had the people smoking it, and I know with that kind of smell, that is bank. So there is no government in this area. Not a chief, not a sub-chief, not the Likuru or whatever, they are not there. These people are on their own and they are doing this with impunity, as if there's no government.
The residents inform us of the heightened police patrols in the area, but the police presence appears not to change anything at all. The brewers appearing to know how to deal with the law enforcers.
Those who are drinking have become a public nuisance. They pass urine anywhere, they excrete anywhere, and they fear nobody. Yeah. So the other day when I was telling somebody, my friend, don't urinate on my face. He said, "Mzee, I'm doing my best. I'm doing what I do best."
The residents further inform us that just 2 hours prior to our visit, police officers had conducted what appeared like a mock operation to round up the brewers and drinkers of Chang'aa in the area.
This morning, I saw 3 Land Rovers and 5 Toyotas, police vehicles with a lorry, passing around here, going the next day. There's a then called Baghdad the other side. They stood there and left without doing anything. They left with their lorry, carrying nobody, and they had to leave. So what they came to collect, I do not know. They know themselves.
The law enforcers left after being spotted holding brief discussions with the suspects.
I want to commend the president for having stood fast and stood firm that we must fight this illicit brew wherever it occurs. I can see results in Central Province. And if that trend continues, then the Central Province are on the right track. And unlike in the area where we come from, this area of ours, where this illicit brew is taken with impunity.
On my extreme right is a Chang'aa den, and residents are informing us that 3 hours earlier, police have been here. But in spite of the police presence, the business is thriving and destroying many youths day and night. And in spite of the president's order to ban these illicit brews, the residents are asking who will enforce the order. Robert Wanyonyi, KTN News.